This is your man, Aaron B., with a word from our portal to the inner earth of fine fashion, the folks at Blake's Fine Men's Clothiers. Blake's has the puka shell necklaces that men want. And
How
you know
much
you
money
want
we
them.
talking
Buy
here?
2 or more, and Blake's will give you a free healing crystal necklace for lady love in your life.
Hey guys, how you doing? So I thought I'd do a generalized message to see Lucy, Lucifer, Capricorn maybe. Someone's around a baby. Someone's around a baby. Someone could be pregnant and they're just about to give birth to something. Could be a new idea. Could be Jason, Julian, Jackie born. Jason born. A newborn. Muse. Someone uses someone as their muse. They probably make music and this sort of stuff, and they use people as their muse, like inspiration, okay, like an inspiring energy.
McLovin! Nice! Can I? Let's say I'm buying you a beer, McLovin!
Let's see what we've got coming up through the tarot anyway. Let's see. So any general messages for people that may want them? Anything going on? So you've got the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Swords, stuck at home, wanting to speak to someone about an offer, emotionally stable, working on oneself, of being self-sufficient and being able to like hold my emotions more stably, okay? Let's see. But this is also like bored, stuck at home, not really doing too much for some of you at the moment. Let's see. Can also be like working from home. Any messages for the general collective energy of who needs a reading? So you got the King of Swords, someone that's very stoic, runs their own company, runs their own business, someone that actually works from at home on a computer or a PC, or doing things from at home. This also could be someone that lives with their parents, like an older gentleman or an older person that lives with their parents here. Maybe to cut down on finances and stuff. You know what the world's like at the moment, everyone.
Your total is $96.59.
Right. Let's see. Any other messages for general collective? So you get the 5 of Wands. So you got competition maybe at work or around your father. Like this could be an ex and like constantly like bickering, or Rebecca, the name Rebecca, Rashad, Evans, Barry, Tina, Tyler, Taro, Tanya, Great Britannia, someone from Britain, Brian, Beth also, or Bethany Flem, someone that keeps going, ah.
It's in. Oh my God, it's in.
Bit like me, could be smoking too much here, needing to cut down on smoking for a lot of you here. Some of you, though, this is just like general bickering, constantly like arguing, maybe competition. Okay, can also be like ADHD, finding it very difficult in order to like pay attention in one direction here. Could be someone that's always thinking about their erection.
I got a boner.
Good.
Let's see. General collective messages. So you get Virgo, Life Path 9. It's not really going to show me too much at the moment. Okay, because I'm doing a general one. So you got 2 men, the King of Swords and the King of Cups. Let's kind of go down and you can kind of have a look at the table. Some of you, there is a commitment and there is a relationship here, but there is slight competition between this male and this male here. Someone's looking for an answer, digging for information and an answer. 9s can come across as like, I'm not satisfied until I've found the 10 or the 1, but searching for the 1, but the 9 never finds a 1 because it is a 9 on its own. So it's kind of like I'm looking for answers. I'm looking to find out some information about whatever this is when I clarify it. Okay. Any general messages for the general collective here? So you get Scorpio energy or Aries, 4s, because I read in numerology, don't forget. The High Priestess, so telling the truth or lying, hiding a secret within a commitment or a relationship, maybe infidelity. That might be what this person is looking for, is an answer to find out if someone is actually hiding anything on their mobile phone, any pictures that are also being sent to anybody, any messages that have been sent, spying and watching online, maybe trying to, well, like I said, it can be people that also like you guys. If you're looking for an answer, like I need an answer and I can't seem to get it from the person because they're not saying anything, be very careful, because this can also mean catfish. Okay, doesn't have to be a fish. It can be a fish, can be a Pisces, but like a catfished energy, because it means that I'm not showing my face. I'm not revealing something about me. Like, it might be lying. It could be lying. Okay, but it can also be someone that refuses to show themselves, to show their true colors. Okay, but it can also, like I said, it can be showing my face. I don't want you to see my face. Let's see. Because that, like, catfishing can also be someone that's after someone else's man or woman, but it can be to do with money and finances. But catfishing can also be like wasting people's time on purpose by talking to them but not actually revealing who they are. And a lot of people get into these sort of things when they're online. They meet someone online and they text, but they don't actually know who the person is, because it's just a text-based relationship of flirting and teasing with one another, but then getting paranoid because the person isn't saying something or they're not showing something. And now 9 gets paranoid, because 9 does mean paranoia, and it also means the major arcana of PTSD and trauma. Okay, so it can mean paranoia, and now I'm getting paranoid the fact that you're lying and you're not telling the truth. But it can also mean that now I'm getting paranoid because I don't know what you look like and I don't know who you are. Like, I've built up a relationship with you by talking to you, but I haven't actually seen you, and the time has got longer and longer and longer without me showing my face. And now I wonder what you're going to think when you see me, if you're actually going to still feel the same way as what you do when you actually see me. And those time gaps for some people online can go for a very long time before they actually see the person. This isn't for all of you, but that is maybe for some of you. Okay. So let's continue, see what else we've got coming out. You see, someone is hiding. Heidi. The moon, the 9, and the Empress. So you got 1, 2, 3 9s, the Empress and the Magician. Okay. So this is also like a mother. Okay, this is someone's mother, maybe not speaking to their mother or father. A lot of conflict going on at home around their mother here, competition within the mother. This is also being very single and alluring, but it's also denying someone, saying, I don't want to bother with all of this. I just want to be single. I don't want to be hassled. I'm not actually looking for a relationship. I just want to be single. I'm fed up with all of this drama and all this crap that goes on, or Angel, or Angelic Karma, or Angela, or Angie, or Angie. But like, I just want to be single. I don't want to participate in this. But there is 2 men here, you see. But these are also hiding energies. Let's see what we get when we actually clarify them. So tell me more about what this Ace of Cups is for, please, for the general collective. So you get, someone is generally happy. You got like Piscean energy here. 8 of Swords. So this person's just sort of like waiting to go out, okay, or waiting for an answer. It's coming from this energy at the moment, like Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Life Path 5 maybe here, looking for an answer from this King of Swords maybe. 9 again, man. Y'all got a lot of 9 energies. This is still on the search for wish fulfillment. Like, I'm not emotionally fulfilled. The circumstance that I'm in, I am still not emotionally satisfied. I need a little bit more input. I need a little bit more attention. I need you to tell me the truth. Okay, I'm in this circumstance, sure, but whatever it is that you're giving me, I don't feel as if it's enough. I need more, okay? Because it can turn to a codependent energy, 9s, okay? Because, like I said, it's 9s for me are like a Jekyll and Hyde energy. 1 minute I'm not emotionally satisfied at all, and I'm not emotionally satisfied, and then there's gonna be an argument because I need something from you and I need more. I need more input, or I need something, and then it goes to a 9 of Pentacles, which means, oh, I feel better now. I'm actually not in search for anything. I'm just going to stay single. I'm all right. I'm more healthier now. Okay, it's like an unhealthy attachment and then healthy attachment. but it's coming from this energy here that's trying to find out. So what is this Five of Wands about? What are they trying to find out? The Knight of Swords, they really want to know. Knight of Swords. See, again, Five of Swords. Five of Swords to me is my ADHD card. Okay, it's people that suffer through attention deficit disorder. Okay, I can't seem to focus. I can't seem to find focus in like one direction, let alone you and me and everything else that I've got going on in life. I can't seem to focus fully. Okay, but it seems to be causing a lot of problems here around like competition, arguments. Can also be sex is not good enough because you're not giving me what I want and I need more attention. Okay, you can have someone that is an attention seeker against someone that has attention deficit disorder. Okay, now it doesn't have to mean like, well, I'm a bad person because I need a little bit more input. It doesn't have to be that. But if you're karmically going through something where I need more attention because I need something from you that you can't give me, and that I need you to fall in line and stick with the condition that I have of that this is the way that it's supposed to go, the other person might start to see it the opposite. Okay. Because you've got like Taurus, Sagittarius, life path 5. Okay. And if the person has 4 in their chart, Scorpio is the opposite energy of, like I've said on my channel when I do other readings, 4s and 5s do not mix well at all, because Taurus and Scorpio are the opposite energies, but they are the most conflicted energies within a tarot card reading. 5s. Okay. 5s are argumentative, they're structure, they believe in relationships. It's a condition of how I see things going. Has to go this way, and if it doesn't, I'm going to argue with you about it, whatever it is. But when that starts to come to a 4, that's adding pressure and more pressure towards a 4 of Scorpio of the opposite. Why do you always do the opposite to what I do? Why do you always think the opposite of how I see a relationship going? Why do you always do what I don't want you to do? So I'm trying to tell you something, but when you tell a Scorpio, the Scorpio doesn't like being told. No Scorpios like being told. No Sagittarius or Taurus like being told. Okay, well, basically nobody likes being told, but mainly 4s and 5s do not like being told. Okay, so it's kind of like this, like, what's the truth? Like, I want to know what the truth is. And it can be like the Spanish Inquisition. Someone just does not believe the person. They just don't believe them. And they just keep asking and asking and asking for the truth. But like I said, I'm not your life. So your life is, has the person told you? Do you believe them or not believe them? Is it true or is it false? You know, have you tried to get this person to change, and you've tried so much to get them to change that you've suddenly realized that people don't, and that the person hasn't changed at all? Okay, because people don't. Like I said, people don't change. You can try, but trust me, you can try and you can try, and you can give it a day or 2, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, but suddenly that real person underneath will start showing, because it's very difficult to be fake for long. Okay, so like being fake cannot be around. Like when you're around someone, you can just tell that they're acting very strange and that they're really trying to hold something in, and it's kind of like, what's the matter? And then it just takes one instant for them to like, oh, okay, there's your true colors, there you are, you've been trying, but I knew you couldn't stop doing that right here. So there's an energy that is argumentative, trying to find out what it is. Now if any of you kind of like, but it's her fault, it's his fault, it's her fault, you're obviously still going around like a karmic scenario, right? So let's try and find out what this hermit is looking for. What is this hermit searching for? So the hermit is searching for an answer about the future. They want to know what the future of this commitment and relationship is going to end up like. They're looking more outwardly of like long-term goals. Is it going to lead to marriage? Is it going to actually lead to a commitment? Are you going to actually commit to me full time? Are you going to move in with me? Okay, but what does our future look like? Well, at the moment, not great. Okay, why? Because of the arguments. Okay, so when you get arguments in any kind of commitment of anybody, Okay, it actually makes the other person think, you know what, not at the moment do I want to talk about the future, because you keep bringing up the past. If you're constantly always bringing up the past, how on earth can I concentrate on what the future might be with you? Because at the moment, I don't see too much of one with you or being around you when you're arguing. If you're going to shout at me and you're going to have a go at me, then what does my future look like with you? Not very great at the moment. Now, in the future, it might, as long as you stop doing this, or someone stops doing this, right? Arguing, bickering at someone, having a go. Now, it might be in the family. Now, whatever you've got here, you can't tell this person to stop doing that because then you just resort back to what I was saying in the reading. The moment that you tell someone that they have a problem, you see, we're going back down the same road that I always teach you guys. Nines look sometimes, no, it's not Virgos or life path nines always, no. Okay, you just take the what I'm saying, okay. 9 is in search of a 10, okay, but it isn't. It is actually a 9, relates to numerology. It's a 9. So I'm looking for more. I need more attention. I need some more love. I need some more input. I need you to stop doing something. I need you to be this way. Okay, that's what I want. I'm looking to be more emotionally fulfilled with you. I want to cuddle you. I want to kiss you. I want to sleep with you. I want to be with you 24/7, right? So when I can't get that, okay, I can end up doing this bit where it comes very confusing to another person. Because 1 minute I'm looking for an answer. The next minute you gave me that answer and I didn't like what I heard. So I'm going to continue on to question you at some point about the future, okay? But then give it the future and give it some time and they go to a 9 of Pentacles feeling okay again. And you're kind of like, okay, so the issue that you raised yesterday, okay, are you all right? And you're like, yeah, no, I forgot about that now. I was like, let's move on. And you're like, okay, so it isn't so much of a big issue than what it was yesterday. No, not now. No, it's all right now. Right? So if you're constantly bickering with someone a lot, your chart and numerology is kind of saying that someone's looking for an answer. They're looking for an answer of change that they can't get the person to change for them. Okay. You know, when it comes down to like marriage or commitment, everybody looks for that same thing that's actually written within people getting married. Within sickness and in health, I love you just the way you are. That's why I married you. That's why I'm with you. And that's why we got together. Because when I met you, that's who you was, right? But when we started to be in a relationship, things actually do start to change in a relationship. The person becomes more like themselves. At the beginning, the spark is there. As you progress through the relationship, the spark kind of dies off slightly and you end up just becoming a normal energy, but you end up just being like you and the person ends up being them. And then you pick your nose, you fart, you leave your socks in the bed, or, you know, you brush your toenails underneath the bed and shit like that. And, you know, you leave a hair on the toilet and you're like, oh God, what's that? Like, you know, oh, that's just me. You're like, well, you didn't do that when I first met you. Well, no, like I wouldn't do that when I first met you, but you know me now, so I can like pick my nose and I can fart and do all sorts of shit, right? You're like, oh, that one, what it was like when we first met. Of course it wasn't. So tell me more about what this person's in search for, this energy here. An ending. It's like they're looking for an ending. I don't know. Let's have a look. It's like going forwards and backwards and forwards and like endings and beginnings and arguments and then new starts. Like there might be trouble around an actual car that someone's got. They might be trying to save up for a car. This could be arguments over money and finances about not being able to go out. Like, say you've got children and the children really want to go out and you're kind of like, look, I'm not going out. I've got to work. We can't afford to go anywhere at the moment. So I don't really want to travel anywhere. And you're like, why not? And you're like, well, one, I might have to work because finances are not here. And two, I can't always abide by what you want when you want it. Like, yeah, well, I've got some time off work. Well, you might, but that doesn't mean that I do. I've got to work harder. Well, why not? Well, I haven't got any money for a start. Right here, Taurus can mean money and finances. Fours can, definitely, because that'd be the 4 of Pentacles. King of Cups. So the devil. What's the devil energy here for around the King of Cups? Yeah, there's there is a sex addiction here. Someone's got like an obsession over a guy, like the amount of love that they give them, but there is dynamics around that also, okay, because it can be like sex, like why can we not have sex when I want it? But we need to fit that in. Yeah, so we need to make time for some like rekindling some sort of like love, like go out on a date or something. Like you have some time off work, I have some time off work, okay, and like let's rekindle a little bit of passion. But then if you do have someone that has ADHD, the person that has ADHD cannot just perform like they would as a normal person, because their chemistry, where's Sagittarian, maybe not here, but their chemistry doesn't work like where you can just like turn it on, turn it off. The Tower is a turned on, turned off energy. Okay. Someone might here be extremely turned on a lot and they have a bit of a sex addiction, and the other person doesn't get so turned on when the other person does. And what it's telling me here is that, you know, I can't always just come over to you and just turn things on whenever you want it. I can't actually just sleep with you whenever you want me to. I have to wait, okay, because this also means chemistry, okay, because if you add two bad substances together, you get an explosion, right? So it could be on a good note of like some sort of like rekindling energy, but there seems to be a lot of arguments here, what I'm picking up about sex here, attention, really trying to get the person's attention in order to be able to like, I don't know, masturbate or have some sort of like, you know, something going on there here. But then you see this energy here is what likes to be watched and I like to be seen, but the other person doesn't. Like it can be a one-way energy, like a one-way street. Like I like to watch you doing these sort of things, but I don't want you to see who I am. But you can watch me, you can look at my photographs and stuff like that. Okay, you can watch me, but I don't want you to see the other one. This is not being able to see the other person. It's like a one-way video conversation here. One can see one, but the other one can't see the other one here. So what's this death card here for? And that's the truth. Looking for the truth from this energy of who the person actually is. What is this High Priestess representing here? Is a Gemini or a Capricorn? Is a Piscean, 3. Gemini, Capricorn again. Unsure. I think that's just their chart that's representing there for some reason. Because they're undecided. This is also having to go to court as well. Libra is about going to court as well, okay? But it's also worried about being caught out, okay? Because 3 is here, and then Meg Ryan is here, okay? The piece on the side, the mistress, right? For some of you. So, what's the moon here for? Why is the moon here for the general collective? Is 7 of Cups. Yeah, someone's got like a metaphysical sexual desire, like to be watched and to be seen, and I like watching, like I like seeing you, but there is strange energy here about not being seen, like, but it can be like in private. Can I meet up with you and can I talk with you in private? Okay, here. Because this is a flirtatious energy of being like, is this private? Is this between me and you? Does your girlfriend or boyfriend know that we might be doing this sort of thing? Are you with someone? And if you are, then are they going to know and are they going to find out that we may be talking and we may be having a metaphysical connection? Because I don't want them to find out, because I'm single, but you're not. Here, 3. You're not, but I am. And that 9 is coming from here, you see, looking towards the future, because they're single and there's an ending in their life, but they're actually looking towards the future of their next partner, but they're single. But what they are looking at here is this energy, is the Empress, which is a 3, Pisces. Where's that? Here. Here. So this person that they may be looking at Could be a Gemini, Capricorn, Piscean placement, Gemini, Capricorn, maybe Libra placements. Okay. Can also possibly have like Aquarius and Leo, Cancerian, life path 7. And this person's trying to find out, like they're trying to find out what is going on here. Because that's the 9 energy, see? The 9 is looking for an answer and is not really being told it. Is possibly being argument over what is exactly is going on over there anyway. What are you doing? Where did you go? Did you meet up with this person? How are you meeting up with this person? Okay, are you lying to me or are you telling the truth? Okay, that's what I'm searching for. And then this 9 is eyeing up another woman because that's 3. So what is this 9 of Pentacles? Yeah, looking for an opportunity. There's the Sagittarian energy and the life path 5 and Sagittarius and Taurus. That's relating to these 5s here, right? It's also metaphysical. Okay, it's also like someone that could be cross comparison of energy of numbers and star signs of another. Okay, and that I'm sort of like single and I'm now looking for a next spiritual connection of another person to connect with. But the person that I ended up connecting with is more than likely already taken. The Empress. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Yeah. See, there's this energy of someone still holding on to who they are and what they've got here. They're also blocking out an ex. What is the Magician here for? Oh, 3 of Swords. Yeah, you're manifesting this energy of this other person here. Could be someone that's a distance, that with children. This could be an ex-husband that's involved with a lot of it here. But I'm definitely picking up on infidelity that's already in a commitment. These are the main cards here, guys. These are the ones where someone's searching and looking for an answer about what are you looking at in the future there? What are you looking for? What are you doing? Where are you going when you go out? 8 is about leaving, 8 of Cups. When you go out there in the stars, where do you go? Here. Okay. So looking at someone here. Okay. But it might be where this person's blocking this person out. Like, you're already married. You're already committed. I know you are. And because you are committed and you are married and you are with someone, or you wasn't, like you was with someone at the time when you were flirting with me, you lied and you actually was with someone. And that is what I found out, that you were with someone. And it caused a lot of fucking arguments. So it's kind of like, don't bother coming here, because the answer's no, because you were trying to get me involved with someone when you were seeing the person. It's like, well, I'm not now. Well, it's too late. Well, I can't go back there anymore. No, of course you can't. You should have, fucking, I'm not doing your dirty washing, right? Take it back to your ex. No, my ex don't want me because she found out I was talking to you. Well, there you go. So, rejection, being rejected in both ways, in both angles, left and right. That's why you've got this 2 here. Go back there, rejected. Arguments, how do I get out of this now? She's found out, or he's found out the fact that blah, blah, blah. Now I've got to make a decision what to do. Who do I go towards? Well, don't bother coming here because you're not getting in here because I've blocked your number. So you might as well go back to here. But when I get here, there is no hope there either, because you get this 2 here that's now contemplating, thinking, don't bother coming back here. I'm happy without you on my own. I'm single here. Okay. And then it ends where nobody ends up with anybody. There's a guy here that ends up completely single on his own without his ex or the future partner. Here, there's the future energy, the star, Aquarius or Leo maybe. But everybody ends up single. More than likely here. Okay. So I'm sorry if you're about to see me and sweating like a gazebedee, because it is very hot in the UK and I'm surprised that I actually haven't had my air conditioner on. But tell me what you think. What do you reckon to these readings? I'm really struggling with catching up and whatnot because some of the channel isn't doing so great. Your star signs are always over on Patreon. I've just been over on Patreon. If I'm not on here, I'm on Patreon doing the star signs. So whatever you get on here is whatever I decide to do, unfortunately, at the moment. Okay, but I hope you like it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. These ones are free, but if you do want your star signs that are all built off different questions and different answers, you're either going to find some on here, but all of them are on the silver and the gold tier provided to you below over on Patreon. Okay, guys, thanks very much. Really do appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.